Captain Kimber. You may remember me from a couple months ago or today when I was put on trial because I was accused of murdering and raping a slave woman. However, we are not here to talk about me. I believe that slavery is beneficial because I've seen with my own eyes the economy in Europe has steadily grown due to trade between Africa, the Americas, and Europe. Also, I'm a Christian, and while reading the Bible, I didn't see anything against slavery. In my first-hand experience, not all enslavers are bad people. We're just businessmen. The economical benefits that come with slavery helped Africa, the Americas, and Europe. Being a part of the transatlantic trade, I know how kingdoms from each of these areas grew wealthier due to the trade they provided. Some people that argue that some countries in Africa were losing resources while getting richer. However, although African countries were losing people, they're being put to a better use in the Americas. Europe was also benefiting from this economical shift. One example of this is William Beckford, who was a mayor who left his son £1 million and £100,000 a year in his will. Furthermore, let the record be known that the Holy Bible does not condemn the practice of slavery. The mere fact that God did not oppose our glorious trade provides that he condoned it. I do not recall the Ten Commandments saying, "Thou shalt not strengthen the economy," or "Thou shalt not do what's best for your country." Also, in contrast to the opposing argument, there are Bible verses that speak for slavery. One example of this is in Leviticus 25:44-46, where it says, "You may buy male and female slaves from among the nations around you." This verse explicitly states that buying slaves is acceptable in the Bible. Finally, many forget that the Roman Catholic Church is located in the grand continent we all know and love, Europe. When slavers give to Europe and its economy, they are given to the church. Slavers are fantastic Christians. So, as a slave owner and trader, you can believe me when I say they are faithless, uncivilized savages. We're just trying to help the Africans, really. For example, us Europeans tried to help their disturbing language, to say the least, and tried to make them a more civilized people. They don't even have a church in Africa, and we slavers should be thanked for spreading them our European ways. If it weren't for me, Captain Kimber, you could surely count Africa as a godless state of anarchy. We as Europeans deserve them because of their lack of proper civilization. European might make the slave trade right. Lastly, the only continent willing to turn over Africans is Africa itself. They allow us, even give us the right to take their people, and thus they are a traitor to their own kind. And nothing is more deserving than an indentured servitude than a savage traitor. Slaves are not people. In conclusion, slavery is not only positive to us Europeans, but the world as well. The economical benefits are impossible to ignore. If it makes our country stronger, these slaves should be honored for helping us for such a noble cause. The Bible never states that slavery should not be allowed. It states that it is allowed. So, I don't see a problem with it. If the Bible is on our side, I honestly don't know why we're having an argument about this. We Europeans are just trying to help these Africans after all we've done for their country. Come to think of it, they should really be thanking us for all we've done. So, and regardless of who I am, even though I am a decorated captain, it's plain to see that slavery is a very positive thing if you just look at the proof I've given you today.